everyone, welcome back to another episode of A Lady's Garden. It is finally time to mulch this garden bed and just make it look neat and tidy. So I did talk about starting this up. I did end up getting a few plants for this area. Initially, one of the plants I wanted was a hydrangea, a limelight hydrangea standard. Well, after looking at what I can find, and I did see a hydrangea standard, but you know what? I like to save where I can in the garden, so I got a regular shrub, which looks great by the way, and eventually in time I'll just make it into a standard. It'll be a multi-trunk hydrangea tree. Eventually it'll get there. You know that I had the holly in the middle. That's doing great, new growth. And I did see proven winners. I believe it's Rockin' the Blues deep purple salvia. So I have those here. They're a little small because I just put them in, so hopefully they'll bulk up and look nice. And then I did have one of our sweet garden watchers recommend me not blocking this gas area, and you're right, I don't want to do that, but what I do want to do is that I'm going to still put plants, but I'm not going to put perennials. I'm going to use flowers. So I have zinnias started in seed in a tray on the other side of the garden, getting nice full sun. This area does get sun. It's about I'd say late 4 in the afternoon, so now it's in the shade, but it does get enough sun to keep zinnias happy, I believe, in my opinion. It's not full day sun, but it should get enough sun to keep them happy. So I might just turn this area into just a flower patch of seeds. Maybe just try different seeds every year. Over here, you can see I did get a trellis, but it's actually a trellis I had in my garden already. I swapped it out for another trellis. I don't know if you guys can see back there, but I had a trellis that the legs broke. This one was good, but I wasn't using it to climb anything. So I did get a clematis, which is kind of pittering off right now. When it was first in bloom, it was beautiful. I just didn't get a chance to come out here and catch it in its glory, but I'm sure we'll have many more years, God willing, to see the clematis climb up this trellis. So I'm excited about that. As you can see, I have my mulch laid out, and for my covering of the soil, I'm going to use contractor paper. So I'm going to roll it out and cover it up. I usually wet the paper to get it to kind of lay flat, and then I'll start spreading mulch. I'm going to wait till my zinnia seeds put on a little bit more growth, and then I will plant them. So let me get started, and then I'll show you guys probably midway. Okay, so here's what it's starting to look like. I couldn't roll it out all the way, obviously, because there are a lot of things in the way, but I feel like it's easy just to lay it down, cut what I need, and just not have to unfold any creases like I did with the lawn bags. So I'm going to keep going. Okay everyone, so here is the finished product. I'm still working on this side. I have to get more stone and kind of create, really, I hide that green downspout water projector thing where I just cover it with stone. But what a difference mulch makes for this area. Makes it look clean and tidy. And I didn't pack the mulch up against the house. It's a very thin layer. The paper is there, but I think it looks so great. I think I want to get some solar lights. Not many. Like, nothing's going to cover in front of this. No plants are going to go here. What I am planning to do, I see a lot of those hose links. A lot of gardeners have those, and that would be perfect here because it would allow for the hose to be suspended, just kind of held on by a pole. So that would be very convenient at 100 foot, but I'll look into that. I know, yeah, we'll just look into that. But I can probably start like a ground cover or maybe a grass or some sort along the edge. Not this year, maybe next year. I do have the seedlings I talked about, so I'm going to use that, but I think 2 solar lights, or maybe 3. Maybe just one there, one in the middle, and then one down here, because we still have the solar lights from the gate, which is pretty, but I'm very pleased with this section. It took me a while. It took me a while to come over here and start this, and I am happy with it. So let me show you guys the zinnia seeds that I started. So here are my seeds, or my seedlings. Probably started them, I would say, a week ago, but it got a little chilly and it rained a lot. A couple of the cells don't have seeds, like you see that one and that one over there, but some of them have 2 seeds, and I didn't overseed it. I usually put 2 to 3 seeds in one container, and these are all containers that I save from other plants that I've gotten. I just reuse them, and it seems to work. And even the entire tray itself came from a garden center that I bought plants from, and they give it away, so I save them. And let me just say, even though it took me a long time to get to that side garden, by no means am I saying it should have happened quicker. I'm thankful that I'm able to do what I do in my garden. It does take a little longer than you want to, especially when you're an at-home, average gardener with a budget and you're working on things. I'm going to walk around a little bit while we're talking. But I'm very thankful that I have the ability to working my garden, and sometimes it's budgets. You have a budget and you have to make sure you stick to that budget, and it takes time to cultivate and make all of these things happen. So that's it for now. I'm going to keep you guys updated on the seedlings and what I have going on. I just like this view, so I'm gonna close out the video on this view, but I'm really excited about the side garden and everything going on there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time in your gardens, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy gardening, fellow gardeners. Thank you. I see you guys soon. Bye.